All right, guys, what's going on? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? All right, cool. So, happy Sunday, everyone. Hello, Faith. How are you? How's everyone doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, guys? All right. 7 993 5238 to get your early bird tickets. All right. So, how's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's in. Just finished watching your student loan deletion YouTube video. All right, all right. Shout out to you. Thank you for all the sauce. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Amazing. How about you? Doing well, doing well. Was a little bit the allergies, man. My allergies been they've been trying, man. My allergies have been trying. But I'm here. I'm still here. We were supposed to go live at 6 today, guys, but I took some Benadryl, and I'm telling you, man, I was out. These allergies are no joke, all right? These allergies are no joke. So, what I wanted to cover quickly tonight, first of all, for those of you that are here for the first time, I was just watching you and Marvin on how to delete anything. Let's go! If we can make it to the summit, will you be having another one in the future? Yes. I might do live streaming, so I will announce that very soon for anyone that might not be able to attend in person. Give you guys the information for the live stream. All right, so we might do live streaming. We'll do a limited capacity, so it's going to be a first come first serve basis. So for those of you that have not gotten your tickets to the Credit Summit, you guys need to get your ticket for the Credit Summit. It will be an experience unlike no other. So, how many people pulled their consumer report? Did anyone go over the homework that I gave yesterday? How many people went over their consumer reports today? Oh, let me drop the link in case anyone over here wants to join me on the live. All right, bet. So yeah, who did the homework last night? That I gave. Did y'all pull your consumer reports and go over it? Did y'all go over your credit reports? Let's talk about what did you see on the credit reports. I just pulled mine today. Didn't know it was a homework. Yeah, so that's good. You did it. So have you gone through the consumer report? Like, have you gone through it and started to highlight all inaccurate, negative information on there? So let's say, for example, the first thing on there is your name, right? Is your name spelled correctly on your consumer report? That's the first thing I want to ask. Is your name spelled correctly on your consumer reports? There's a few ways you can do it. So, real, you can go to annualcreditreport.com. It's a free website by the government. You can get your consumer report, or if you click the link in my bio, I have a link in there that says get your 3-in-1 credit reports. You can use a company called MyScore IQ that you can use to pull your reports. So there's several ways you can do it. There's a free way, but like There's a freeway, and the rest is paid. So yeah, you can go to annualcreditreport.com, or if you don't want to go there, the link inside of my Instagram bio says get your 3-in-1 consumer report. You can get it and pull your credit. So the first thing I want to talk about is our names. How many different names or how many different variations of your names are listed on the consumer report? You guys can just drop a number. I'm not going to ask you like specific details, just general questions. How many different variations of your name is on your consumer report? How many different variations or spellings of your name is on your consumer report? Everyone will have a different number. Not everyone won't have the same number. Right? So just take a look at your consumer report and see how many different spelling of your name is on the consumer report. All right, so Cheryl says 3. Tax Real Estate Princess says 4. Okay. You see, guys, like I said, King Hawk, 7 variations of his name. How many variations of your name was on your consumer report when you pulled it? 2, I tried to delete the other one. However, it is tied to an open account. Now, guys, not because something is tied to an open account, it means it cannot be deleted. You know what? I need to write this down. No, I think I have already. You were lied to. So, Diane, the credit repair realtor, you were lied to, right? Nothing in the law says if information, especially negative information or inaccurate information, is on your consumer report because it's tied to an open account, you can delete it. And this is why the credit summit is so important. Wow, Roderick has 14 different variations of his name. I sent them one of your letters, and no, and it's now 1. So too much, too little. You had 6. You send my letter off, and now you only have 1. That is absolutely amazing. Last girl on earth ever. I think that's what that means. So there's 6 variations, right? And guys, listen. I'm going to say this again. Guys, it's important that you guys come to the credit summit. It is very important. Like, the information you're going to learn is going to prevent these things from happening. There is no law in the FCRA that says if an account or if a name or any identifier is tied to an open account that it cannot be deleted. The law prohibits the reporting of information that is inaccurate. So if there's inaccurate information on your consumer report by a data furnisher, the item must be deleted. Names, addresses are one of those. We cannot, guys, we cannot let these corporations keep reporting inaccurate information on our credit. Are you teaching at the summit? Absolutely. I will be breaking down all levels of credit. Yes, absolutely. I will be teaching at the credit summit. Absolutely. Now, all right. So now we've passed names, right? Let's go down to addresses. How many different addresses were on your consumer report? That's one. So it's a 2-part question. How many different addresses are listed on your consumer report? And the second part of the question is, Did you see any address on your consumer report that you do not recognize? Yes, this is the first summit. It is the first credit summit. There has never been anything like this. There's different variations of the credit summit, but there's nothing like this. This credit summit will be the best experience you have ever had because we are bringing together consumers and credit repair and industry professionals together under one roof. Before, it was either some form of motivation conference or some other conference telling you stuff about FICO and Experian and all of these things that does not give you result. What will give you results? Well, I'm going to tell you. When you know consumer law and Metro 2 using 15 USC 1681, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, using information from the law to put in your dispute letters so you can get results. This is a summit for results. This isn't for you to be motivated. If you're coming to be motivated, this is not the summit for you. This is not about motivation. This is about empowerment. Big, big difference. So, how many of you had multiple addresses on your consumer report? I did the 24-hour deletion guide from your ebook and I got all them old addresses off. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, don't forget, I dropped the link here. If any of you want to join me on the stream, I'm going to drop the link again. If you guys are on Instagram, all you have to do is click the little button at the bottom and you'll be able to join. All right. So, Cheryl, 7 different addresses, some as far back as 10 plus years. Oh, wow. All right. So, Cheryl, stick a pin. I'm going to give you some sauce. All right. All right. These questions are going fast. Let me answer Cheryl, and then I'm going to come back over to the questions on Instagram. Now, Cheryl, information on your consumer report have what is called a statute of limitation. If there's addresses that are outdated and irrelevant, you need to use the 24-hour express deletion guide to delete it. Now, I'm going to drop something here in the chat for those of you that want to run the play. For those of you that want to call them tomorrow and get these accounts deleted, I want you to text the word inquiry. So text the word inquiry to 917 993 5238 to get the 24-hour inquiry, to get the inquiry deletion, to get the inquiry deletion guide. All right. So for those of you who wants to run the inquiry play, right? I'm gonna drop the information over here too. So text the word inquiry, inquiry, inquiry to 917 993 5238 to get the inquiry deletion guide. All right. So this is only if you are going to run the play tomorrow, guys. So what if you text the word inquiry to 917 993 5238, this is only if you are going to run the 24-hour play tomorrow. This inquiry deletion guide has information that you can use to get results in as fast as 24 to 48 hours. Only if you're going to run the play. Do not text the number if you are not going to get stuff deleted from your credit. Don't just text the number to text it. If you're going to make the calls tomorrow, then text the word inquiry to 917-993-5238 so you can start getting some results in as little as 24 to 48 hours. All right? So take a screenshot of it, whatever you want to do. But if you're only going to run display tomorrow into this week, that's the only time I recommend you doing it. All right. So are you able to delete high balance charge off within statute of limitations due to identity theft? Yes, you can. Are you able to delete high balance charge off? Yes. I called all three to collect my personal data updated. Okay, Roderick, let's get it. All right, let me go answer some questions over here now for Instagram. I have multiple addresses and names. Oh, Cheryl, before I forgot, I have some one that goes back 20 years. Okay, so Cheryl and King, information that is outdated, information that is inaccurate, information that is not relevant must be deleted from the consumer report. And this is why, guys, coaching is so important. Coaching is so important for the simple fact that if you need someone to teach you how to get this done, that is why I created the mentorship, right? So for all of you that wants to get into the mentorship, y'all need to get into the mentorship. Stop playing. There is no time limit on how long the auto loan deletion take. Some creditors will see it, they will look up the information, they will delete the information right away. Some of them might play stupid. You have no way in predicting how they will respond. I have a few lates that I need removed. How do I use that law? So on my website, I am connected. If you go to the link in my bio, it's going to take you to my website. On my website, you have the late payment deletion letters. That's what you're going to need. You will need the late payment deletion letter. All right. So as you guys know now, when you look at your consumer report, there's a lot of information on your consumer report that is not accurate, that is outdated, that is incomplete. The question is now, what are you going to do about it? And let me say this real quick, guys, per your instructions as well as Mr. Marvin Francois. Absolutely. Let me give you y'all something real quick. The law is specifically clear that accurate information must be reported. Information that is reported must be accurate. And guys, if there is an address on your consumer report, if there is an address on your consumer report that you do not know, chances are you may have been a victim of identity theft. If there's an address on your consumer report that you don't know, you are at risk of becoming a victim of identity theft. Make sure there is no account on your consumer report that you don't recognize. If there is an account on your consumer report that you do not recognize, you are a victim of identity theft, or you are a victim of what is called merged files. My social is wrong on consumer report as well. So all of this information, guys, I'll be teaching you guys how to clean your whole credit up inside the Credit Summit. I found you last month. Let's go. Experian is refusing to remove an old address that is linked to a charge-off account and told me I had to go to the original creditor to get it updated. I know I am not supposed to do that. How can I handle that? That's a very good question because that's one of the things we will be going over at the Credit Summit. You have to know the laws. You have to know what laws to use and how to exert that power and stand in your definiteness of purpose. You have to know what your definiteness of purpose is. And when you know what it is and you know what laws to use, then you will see without a shadow of a doubt that you can delete anything from your credit. So Experian is not law. If there's old addresses that are linked to old charge-off, that is irrelevant. The law says if the information is not accurate, if it's irrelevant or outdated, the information must be deleted. The information on your consumer report must be accurate. It must be accurate. There's no, oh, it might be somewhat accurate. It might be somewhat correct. No, it must be accurate. What does the word accurate mean? See, the word accurate means all values correct, all values exact. So if all values correct and all values exact, we cannot accept anything on the consumer report that is not accurate. What law states that so I can put it in my letter? 15 USC 1681 EB. But Mel, the letter is already built for you. All you need to do is go to my website. And a lot of the other reasons too, guys, why some of your stuff don't work is not that you're not using the right information. You don't know how to put the information in context. Right? And it's why a lot of your letters don't work. Because you guys do not know how to properly construct the dispute letters. Right? So I'm going to drop the link right there. To my website. Go get the dispute letters. The dispute letters are there. Go and get the dispute letters. All the dispute letters are on my website. Go and get them. These are already made for you. That's my problem. I need help with that. Absolutely. Do you always dispute with CFPB and FTC? As a backup, the primary person that we dispute with are the data furnishers themselves. The last resort is me taking them to court for judgment. These dudes are about to pay me for so much damages being they made. So remember, Mel, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. You need to be able to prove that you were damaged as a result of the failure. Mel, I think you are here. Hold on, let me see if I can. Mel, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear
Yep,
me?
let's get it.
All right. Do I sound echoey? Let me try.
No, you're not echoing. You're good.
Okay. Yeah. Cause my situation. I wrote the letters before and stuff. Yeah, and I did the CSPP and stuff.
So
But we
what I was explaining earlier,
experience like yeah, they being like I heard they had a history of being hard headed and stuff like
what I
that.
was explaining earlier, it's not that the context, the context of the content of your letter matters. That's
Yeah.
what gives you the deletion. If you do not, like, have you ever read any of my letters or hear me speak regarding any letter?
Honestly, I just discovered you like about 3 days ago. I saw some of the
Oh,
interviews
okay.
and stuff.
All
Yeah.
right.
So
So
yeah.
So I'm going to urge you to go on my website, right? Go on the website and go look at my dispute letters. All my dispute letters work, all of them.
Hmm.
The next thing I want to give you some insight on is if you need coaching, bruv, do not hesitate. This is why I created my university. All right? So I'm going to let you know that. The next thing is a dispute is a dispute. What makes a dispute unique is the language being used on how it is constructed.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, because the thing is like and I live in New York. New York changed the statute of limitation to get a judgment on you from 6 to 3 years. This negative, it's gonna fall off on the seventh year, like by next year. I want it off right now. Right now, I ain't waiting a
Yeah.
whole year no more. And on my TransUnion, they deleted my old address, and only one of the negative accounts got fallen off by the same bank, but it fell off. But they got two more to go. I might not have a problem with TransUnion. But
Mhm.
it's Experian. Experian telling me I have to go to MCU and stuff and get it updated. I know I'm not supposed to do that and stuff. So my
Mhm.
last resort is like, I'm gonna do the process so I can have a history on them because if they start being hard headed, yeah, I'm gonna go to court. I'm not gonna just go to I'm gonna just go to CFPP, the BBB, my attorney general, and I'm gonna go look at a lawyer. That's gonna be the last resort. And they're gonna be paying me some money behind this mess also too and everything because I'm like pissed off. Like I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities because of them and stuff. And I know
So,
they breaking laws
have
like
you
crazy.
ever been denied?
Of my credit cards.
Whatever, credit cards, loan,
I
home,
got
all that.
I do got I have like five cards right now, but like for updates and stuff like that, or new ones like the top tier ones, yeah. I mean for loans also too, yeah. I'm being denied loans like
So
all the loans and all that stuff there
every
that I really
time,
need.
every time you get a denial,
Hmm.
what is called an adverse action letter must be sent to you. You want to keep those because those are your evidence that you have been damaged as a result of their failure to uphold and to stay true to the principles and the laws of the Fair Credit Reporting Act.
Are
So
those the letters that's
don't
telling
throw
you
them
that
away.
why they deny me and
Correct.
say me updated
Correct.
information?
Don't
Okay.
throw those away. Keep them in a drawer, keep them in a file, keep them somewhere, but do not throw these away. You will need them for your lawsuit.
Okay, so next time when if I wanted to fill out like a loan, another credit card, something like that, and I get denied because of that, and if it's on the Experian, keep those letters.
Keep it. Keep it.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, okay. Thank you. Not definitely know. You said the law, the subtitle B, right?
EB,
1689
correct.
EB. Okay, definitely. I got that, brother. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Keep doing the good work and everything, and I'll definitely keep you updated on the
Most
next
definitely.
process.
Most
All right.
definitely. All right. All right. All right. All right. Do you freeze other CRAs when disputing? Yes, I do. Do medical bills affect your consumer report? It affects it to an extent. However, if there's medical collection less than $500, it shouldn't be reported on your consumer report anymore. All right, let me see what else, what other questions we got over here. And guys, if you're on Instagram, don't be shy, hit that plus button at the bottom and join me on the live. Let's talk about it. Like we have to start normalizing these type of conversations, right? We gotta normalize these type of conversations. Let's normalize talking about finances. Let's normalize talking about credit. Let's normalize this type of information until we all know this information and we can share it with our families, our loved ones, whoever. But let's start with the normalization of financial literacies among us as peers and in the household. Oh yeah, I forget to mention I got all my sub bureau accounts frozen. Also, they say freeze the snitches. Absolutely. Should I completely delete my address? Put add another one when disputed. Um, it's up to you. I'd say just have one address on there, and the address you want reporting is the one that obviously that you get mail from and stuff like that. If there's addresses on there that you don't recognize or that is incorrect or outdated, you need to clean those up because when you go for funding or you go to apply for lines of credit, you can also get denied because of this information. If you were in the audience, how would you use your own product step by step to get off inquiries? I created a guide for that. So, um, Malik, I already answered that question with a guide. So when you go to my website, let me find it for you. It's called the 24-hour Express Inquiry Deletion Guide. So let me drop this in the chat for you. That's what I use. If you're talking about speed, if you're talking about getting results within 24 to 48 hours, that link, that's what I use. When I want something immediately done, this is what I use. I use this guide and I modify it based on the type of account that I'm going in for. How can I get help with my utilization while I'm in the process of disputing? If you're disputing the utilization, you just gotta wait until the results come back. I have about 5 accounts that are late with late payments that are currently in dispute. What's the best way to get those late payments removed? Using the laws, using consumer laws. How do you dispute an account that is zero balance with only one credit consumer reporting agency? Isn't that an admission to the debt of having a zero balance? Not entirely. It's just what is being reported. You just now need to delete that account in its entirety from the consumer reporting agencies. What's going on, King?
How you doing, man?
I am great, brother man. Happy Sunday.
Same to you, man. Same to you, man. Check this out, man. I'm a truck driver, and
Mm-hmm.
my credit score is a 782 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So my problem that I'm having is a charge off. I pretty much brought a lot of your charge off letters, and I send them off to the collector and also to the credit bureau, but they're giving me the runaround. So I'm trying to get that charge off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only issue that I'm having. But pretty much that, and also a collection. There's a collection that popped up because I was a victim of my dandy death.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a collection that just recently popped up on my credit report. So I'm trying to figure out which letter should I use so I can go ahead and get both of these things off my credit report.
So it's not as simple as just a letter. So when it comes to a collection now, so after November 30th, 2021, there's a new law for debt collection. And what that means is there's new requirements for collection agencies, right? So there is a package on my website. It's called the Debt Collection Killer Pack. You need to get that because you need to comprehend now what the new law requires for you in order to get the results that you need. So, did you know that there's a new FDCPA law?
No.
All right. Most people don't know. And it's one of the reasons why. So, that link that I have that I just dropped in the chat, that is for my debt collection killer pack. I did a master class where I broke down the new law, what is required, what is asked for, and what you're supposed to get. I urge you, I urge you, I urge you to go get familiar with the new law. It's okay to just send out a letter, but if you don't comprehend why these letters work or how these letters work, what happens when it comes up again?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So it's called the Debt Collection Killer Pack. If anyone has collections, if anyone has collections, you must know about the new debt collection laws.
Okay. Oh, I saw. I just purchased that earlier this afternoon. the debt collection killer package. I just purchased that.
Good.
this
So
afternoon.
once you go through it, it will answer all of your questions.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Man, I would like to attend the summit, man. I really want to get there. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not
Speak
gonna
it
be
into
able to,
existence. Just speak it into existence. Make it happen.
Well, yeah, no. The thing, I'm going to a little situation right now. I don't won't be able to make it. But if you have anything for Texas or anything coming up in the future, I would definitely be there.
All right,
That's what I was
cool.
looking for.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's what I
said
was looking
to some of the people, I might do a limited seat slot for virtual. I'm still deciding on it. And for those who are VIP, they will be able to get the recordings. So I'm coming up with a package very soon that I might do for virtual.
Okay.
So stay
Okay, I would
tuned,
definitely.
and I'll send that information out if I decide to go that route.
All right, perfect. Yeah, because if not, I was hoping to hear when you're gonna have your next master class, so I could go ahead and join that. You know what I mean? But I know you focus on the credit service. So
Yeah, I need to get it. I didn't want to confuse everyone because there
Right.
was another class that I wanted to do, but I understand that it would have been confusing. We just came off of this and then the challenge, and then I don't want people to say, well, Darain, I attended the master class, so I wasn't able to come to the summit. Like, it's important that we all come to the summit and we meet as a group and as a collective to discuss things credit and finance and how we're going to face the new economy with all the banks closing. Like, guys, like, I hope y'all are watching the news. SVC, Silicon Valley Bank, failed, right? That bank is gone. There's banks where Bank of America is one of them. People are seeing no money in their accounts. There's Zelle transactions that are going out, and there is no, it's like, oh, there's a technical issue. The funds weren't delivered. Guys, we are in an economic turmoil of finances. They are trying to introduce a new financial system, the digital currency. And if you guys are not positioned and y'all go to y'all banks and y'all see that there's nothing in there, what are you going to do? You have bad credit. So you're not getting any lines of credit. You never invested in a mentorship or a mastermind to fix your own credit. The banks say, we have no cash for you. You had your $2,000 or your $3,000 saved up, and that is gone. What are you going to do?
Right.
Like, it's a legit question. What are you guys going to do? You have bad credit. You have less than $5,000 saved up, even if you had more. But the banks say, we don't have any money, like they have, or the bank fails, and you have bad credit. What are you going to do? Because now you don't have the money to pay anyone to assist you anymore because you procrastinated too long. Now the banks failed. There is no money. Your debit card don't work. The banks are closed. What are you going to do? This is a legitimate question because these are things that are happening. It's happening right now in California.
Right.
That's where Silicon Valley is, right? California?
Right, California.
It's happening right now. So don't think for a minute that, oh, it can't happen to me. It's happening to people that had hundreds of millions of dollars. And you think, oh, your little $2, $3, $4, or $5,000 is special. It is not. We have to make ourselves special. We have to be the ones to secure and protect our future. We have to be the ones to do it. Shout out to her, to Herman in the building. We have to be the ones. When these banks fail and you don't have 10 or 15 good lines of credit that you can use to get your stuff done, what are you going to do? You can't pull money out because there's no cash in the ATMs. The banks are closed. What are you going to do?
True.
See, if I have 10 to 15 credit cards, I can keep using those, right? I can go buy me some gift cards or get some money orders and then go to the post office or wherever and convert those credit to cash. I can go liquidate some credit cards. But what happens when you're not in position and all you've been doing is, you know what? I'm just going to wait for some free game. I'm just going to do this, but I'm not taking it. Guys, the economy is shifting. You have to be responsible and take action now.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. And that is why I don't have one bank account.
Right.
Shit, like all 10 bank accounts would have to get closed down. You cannot have all your eggs in one basket. Like the bad credit stuff, we gotta throw this bad credit stuff away, man. There is no going into 2023 as we go into the digital era. You have to be at the credit summit. The credit summit is the only summit where consumers and industry professionals, credit repair business owners will be under one roof, learning how to repair, rebuild, restore credit, sharing information, and how we get bankruptcies, charge off, collections, late payments deleted. We need this information so we can start getting in position, right? Let me see everybody put the word position in the chat. We have to get in position.
Yeah, man. You're right about that, man. Because I could tell you, man, since I've been out here on this road, man, I have you on auto. You know, repeating yourself all the time when I'm driving, man. And man, let me tell you something. I had sent you a message privately on IG. I'm the one that got the inquiries and the student loan, and I had another thing removed off my credit report. Thanks to you, man. I'm dead serious, man. You know, anybody who doubts you, they wrong, man. Because you know what I mean. Ever since I read into your channel, man, you helped me a lot. Like I said, my credit score is at 789 right now. I want to get to that 800 credit score, but I need that charge off and that collection to be knocked off, and I'm good to go, man.
Let's get it.
Shout out to you, man.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. I really hope I see you at the credit summit. And guess what, bro? There's a lot of people right now in your industry, in the trucking industry right now, that have bad credit. You can become a beacon of hope for everybody out there. That's the backbone of America, right? I am the beacon. I am the path, the journey to 700. That could be your slogan. You are the path to 700 on your credit score. I understand that you are the backbone of America. Nothing moves in the economy without you. And guess what? When you are on the road 10 to 12 hours a day, you want to know that I got your back. Because I am one of you. I too am a truck driver, and I comprehend the importance of credit. Because remember, some of you don't know, I have a credit repair automation business. So you can be the face of the company and still use credit repair automations on the back end. A team of VAs that's sending out the disputes for you. And your job as a business owner is just to market. So you're going to print your business cards out, and like, how many truckers do you meet per day when you're at these truck stops?
Man, plenty, man.
Think about if each one of them was paying you $1,000. Just think about that.
Easy.
Think about that. That's the amount of money you're leaving on the table, bro. And when I tell people that you need to join my university or join, like, people are saying, oh, well, the rent, it's too much. No, it's not. Ignorance costs way more than learning how to repair, rebuild, and restore your own credit.
Right.
Because if you're getting 10 clients a month, that's $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 per year that you didn't even touch because you left that on the table. Well, what if you started doing activities to attract those $10,000 a month to you? That's an extra six-figure you just added to your income stream.
True.
So when I hear people telling me that, Dorian, I can't do this, you can do all things. What a man think in his heart, so is he. You have to be able to conceive and conceptualize the things that are keeping us chained, the things that are keeping us locked up, the misdirectional education society that we are in.
True. Man, I can't
We
wait, man. I
have
can't wait
it.
to join that university, man. Trust me, I'm going to join that university.
I
I'm
cannot
coming.
wait to have you in the
I'm
university
coming.
because,
I'm
dude,
coming.
every truck stop you pass, that's funds you're leaving on the table. Every single one.
You're right.
Every truck in that parking lot is at minimum $1,000. At minimum. Every truck you see on the road that you pass, that's a person that could have paid you $1,000.
You're right.
Every
Trust me,
single
I'm
one.
working on it, man. I'm going to be in that university real soon. I'm going to be in that university. Trust me.
Let's
I'm going to
get
be in
it.
that university real soon, man.
Let's
Because I
get
know
it.
you talk a lot about that university, and there's one guy that I ran into, and he told me about your program. That's how I started. That's how I ran you came across your channel on YouTube, and ever since then it's been goaded for me, man. You know what I mean? But I appreciate what you're doing, man. You know
Most
what I mean? I'm not gonna
definitely.
hold you up, man. Go ahead, man. I'll continue on watching the live and see what's going on.
Most definitely. Be safe, brother.
All right, you too. Now stay blessed.
Let's get it.
All right.
Like Cheryl, my goal is teaching others financial literacy is a needed tool. Yes, you are correct. It is a needed tool. It is up to us, guys. Like, it's up to us to make a difference. We have to make a difference. You have to make a difference. If not in somebody else's life, it is your responsibility to make a difference in your own life. You cannot keep waiting for someone to come and save you. You have to save yourself. You have to be proactive with your own affairs. You have to be proactive. All right. So tomorrow I gotta be up early, guys. I'm in the gym now. You know, the credit hero is working out. I'm back in the gym. I gotta see my trainer at 5 in the morning. So I'm gonna go get some rest. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna see you guys again. I'll start about maybe 9:30, 10, because I have the university mentorship call tomorrow. So for those of you that want to join my university, just let me see. If you want to join the university, what do I need you to do? Let me just put this right here. So text the word university. So text the word university to 917-993. So 993-5238. Right? For everybody that wants to join the university, all you got to do is text the word university. So text the word to 917-993-5238 to join the university. For everybody that wants to join the university, just text the word university to 917-993-5238. Guys, the power to change your circumstances, the power to change your credit, the power to change yourself is in your own hands. Right? You have the power to change your own situation. You have the power to change your life, to change your credit. As we go into this financial and economic crisis, right? As we go into this economic crisis where banks are failing and consumers cannot get those coupons out the banks, those Federal Reserve notes, right? Quote unquote money. How positioned are you? How positioned are you right now? How positioned are you right now? We cannot, guys, for like I don't think you get it. If you have bad credit, you will not make it through 2023. And when I say you will not make it, you will be missing out on the biggest transfer of wealth in history. You will be missing out on the biggest transfer of wealth in history. You have been dragging around this bad credit for far too long. These negative items, these derogatory items, these inaccurate items on your credit, you have had them for far too long. It is time you make a decision, right? Put the word decision in the chat. You have to make a decision. Drop the word decision in the chat. Trying to get some information about the summit. What do you need? I'm right here on the website too. If you go on the summit website, it has all the information on there. What information do you need? I'm right here. This is the link to the credit summit, guys. This is the link to the credit summit. I am right here. If you need anything about the credit summit, I'm right here. The times, bro, going from LA. Okay, so the credit summit on Friday, we are going to be putting the program on the credit summit website this week. So the credit summit, it on Friday is VIP. So for everybody that are students or mentees, and you hold a VIP ticket, we will be playing golf on the Friday. So we're going to have a mixer. The mixer is Friday, right? April 7th. Friday, April 7th is the mixer. And then now, day one of the conference is the 8th of April, Saturday the 8th, right? 8 to 9 is registration. The conference starts from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? And then when we go to, you see, I said put the word decision, and only a few people put the word decision in the chat. Only a few people put the word decision in the chat. On Sunday, the schedule is the same. 8 to 9, registration. 9 to 5, the conference. Only a few people put the word decision in the chat. So guys, if you are not here to make a decision to change your finances and your situation, I honestly don't know what to tell you. I don't. I do not know what to tell you, because to me, it sounds to me you're not serious. Right? A lot of you are not serious about your own finances. You're not. The summit is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. The summit will be in Atlanta, Georgia. We have to become the change we want to see. We have to become the change we want to see. We have to become the change you want to be. You cannot want change in your own life, but yet you refuse to make those changes for yourself. That don't make no sense. You have to become the change you want to see. Credit to success. Yes, decisions. You have to become the change you want to be. You have to become the change you want to see. People want change, but they are not willing to do what it takes to get the changes in their lives that they need. It doesn't work like that, beloved. It does not. It does not work like that. We have to become the change we want to see. The change starts with you. The change starts with the man in the mirror. Do not expect anyone else to pick up your slack. You also have a responsibility to yourself. You have a responsibility to yourself. Any account on your credit can be deleted. Every single account on your credit can be deleted. If you have late payments, yes, they can be deleted. Go check out my Instagram. I have receipts. As my guy Herman, the Haitian CEO, would said, success has receipts. We cannot keep surviving off of bad credit. It is time for us to thrive. You are responsible. You are responsible. Yes, if you have a charge off, you definitely want to be using my charge off deletion guide. Yep. Each of you have a responsibility to yourself. You are responsible for the situation that you're in. So right now, if you have bad credit, if you have bad credit, it is your responsibility to do something about it. Ain't nobody's gonna come and say, oh, you got bad credit, let me take care of that for you. No, you have to make a decision that I am in this situation. I have bad credit. The banks might shut down. I need to get in position, right? I need to get in position because the banks might shut down. I need to get lines of credit open and ready to go if these banks decide to close down. What will you do? What will you do if these banks close down? I am curious. What are you going to do? I hear a lot of people talk about the early bird gets the worm. That is not true. The early bird does not get the worm. That is a lie. The early bird does not get the worm. That is a lie. It doesn't exist. That's a lie. The early bird does not get the worm. Can someone tell me which bird gets the worm? Yeah, infinite banking is another way. You're absolutely right, Cooley. Which bird gets the worm? The early bird does not get the worm. Who gets the worm? You want to know which bird gets the worm? Huh? The bird in position. The bird in position gets the worm. You could be early all you want, but if you are not in position when that worm makes itself available, you will not get it. The bird in position gets the worm. The early bird does not get the worm. That is a lie. The early bird does not get the worm. The bird in position gets the worm every single time. Every time. So I got one of my speakers here, Brandon, that's going to be breaking down to y'all approvals and starting your own trade line business. Guys, you have, like, this isn't like, we're not even negotiating this. Like, you have to be at the credit summit. This isn't a negotiation anymore. When all of these banks fail and you don't have access to any of your hard earned money that they told you to save, right? You're supposed to save for the long run, save for a rainy day. Well, guess what? The rainy day is here, and the rainy day that you saved for got washed away with what you saved for. How about that for a slap in the face? Oh, you should save and you should go to school and get a job and work for 40 years and retire on 40% of your pension. That is a lie, guys. That is a lie. Hold on, someone just tipped me. Hold up. Someone just tipped me $5, guys. Hello, talk to your boy. Somebody just tipped me. Um, the do for self guide has changed my life, and I couldn't be more thankful. Me and my 724 credit score. I can't wait to see you guys Easter weekend in Atlanta. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go. I received that so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking action. Let's go. And tell you what, Charlie, the wherever you got the offer, I want you to leave a comment under the video. Leave a comment under the video that you got that offer from, so other people know that, hey, this stuff works. So it too can change other people's lives. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go. Guys, lives are being changed every single day. Lives are being changed every single day. And if you want to be the epitome of the change that you seek, you must become the person. And to become the person, it means you must do things that are uncomfortable. It means getting up, going to other states, going to masterminds, going to conferences, meeting people that's doing the thing that they're teaching that they're doing. Chester, good evening from Texas. Let's go, Chester. How are you? We have to become. We have to become. We have to become the change that we want. The change that we seek, we must become that change. The change we desire, we must become that change. We must become the change, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it for me for tonight. Don't forget to text the word summit to 917-993-5238. 2 more days. Um, March 14th. March 14th, the early bird ticket sale ends. March 14th, the early bird ticket sales will end. So for those of you that have not gotten your tickets yet, I urge you with a sense of urgency to get your tickets. 2 more days and the early bird tickets will change to its original price. You got 2 days left. 2 days, guys. Success loves speed. Success has a need for speed. Success is your birthright. Step into your birthright. Step into what is yours. Be the change you want to see. But first, the change starts with the man in the mirror. You have to become the change you want to see. So, everyone, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some rest. I gotta be up for 5 to go to the gym in the morning. Um, yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, guys. We're on this 30-day live together. We're on this 30-day live together. We are on day 7. What access does general admission come with? General admission comes with the information is on the website. I'm going to drop it one more time, the Credit Summit website. So all you guys got to do is go onto the Credit Summit website and it's going to give you the information. So let me just drop the information one more time before I go. This is the website, guys, for the Credit Summit. So that's the website for the Credit Summit. Just copy it, and all the information that you're looking for is there for the Credit Summit. So that is the website for the Credit Summit, guys. That is the website. So I will see you guys. All right, cool. I won't promise you right now credit to success. There's a lot of things going on. I am extremely busy, but I'll definitely see what's going on with that email that you sent, and if I can assist in any way, shape, or form, I will definitely assist. All right, everyone, have a great night. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's go.